So a British Vogue cover featuring 9 African models is being criticized. So the cover was meant to celebrate the models, but some on social media called it offensive over the use of bad lighting and styling, which made the models appear darker. But others claim that the photo taken by a Brazilian photographer is art, and that he had used a similar style in his previous photographs, and this was all intentional. So last year, Vogue was criticized for its 2 covers featuring Vice President Kamala Harris, with many people saying that she looked washed out. And in 2020, the Simone Biles Vogue cover got some people upset because she was photographed by Annie Leibovitz and not a black photographer. Eric, I've actually been really wanting to talk to you about this because I've seen all over my social media people commending it and then other people criticizing it. I don't know where to go. I don't know which is right. What did you feel?
Well, I don't think we should conflate those 3 covers, but I will say that the February issue of British Vogue was done very intentionally. Was it intentional the way that the critics are suggesting that it is? No. You have to remember that this was a team of black and brown artists spanning and representing the globe who came together on this cover. Not only the cover, but the entire editorial piece. These same people are responsible for some of the most iconic people, places, and spaces that we celebrate in pop culture today. People are talking about the stylist, Yvette Noel-Schure. Yvette Noel clearly had a prolific vision for the moment that the rise of the African model meets the February British Vogue, which is ushering in the new collection. They're talking about the photographer, Rafael Pavarotti. Rafael has been known and been called, basically his editorial work is talked about as the prism to evoke conversation on cultural and social issues. That means it's art. It's meant for us to talk about it. So I think that it is important that everyone's having a conversation about it. But on January 18th, I would really suggest that anyone who is truly invested in this conversation go to the newsstand stands and support, because if you want to have this conversation in a very nuanced and in a totality way, you need to see the entire spread. So I'm really anxious to see the whole thing. I think that it was beautifully done. And I mean, Tori, you're an art history major. Like, what do you see, or what are some things that you feel about what you're seeing right now?
I completely agree with you that this to me is art. And if you go back to the picture, everything is so intentional. So to suggest this is washing out or bad lighting, look at the color of Vogue with the bench. Look at, they all look like one unit. Look like they look like a team. Look at the over the black makeup and the Asian hairdos in some of them. And then the way the light hits is so specific to get you a contour of their faces. So it looks like one face. It looks like one person. This is a really interesting conversation piece on what it means to be an African model, on what it means to be black in the industry. And it's not a forgetful, I forgot to put a light on. This is art. This is art.
That's great to hear. You're finally using your degree.
Oh yeah, my mom's so happy.